of the silence where your laughter used to be. Every corner of this bedroom still remembers you and me. I try to act like I'm okay now, like nothing's really wrong, but I'm holding broken moments that I've carried far too long. And I don't know how I let it fall apart so easily. I've got a heart in pieces, scattered on the floor. Every shot still screaming that it wants you more. I keep pretending I'm whole again, but I'm barely holding on. I've got a heart in pieces. Since you've gone, I still reach for old memories, like they might turn to gold, but they cut me every time I touch them, cold and uncontrolled. You don't call me like you used to, you don't stay in my mind, but I still find you in my breathing every single time. And I can't put it back together when you walked out with the key. I've got a heart in pieces, and I don't know where to start. Every part of me is missing, every missing part is hard. I keep smiling through the breaking, but it shows too easily. I've got a heart in pieces inside of me. If I could glue the fragments of the love we used to know, I'd rebuild every moment before you let it go. But some hearts don't get fixed up, they just learn how to survive. So I carry all these pieces just to feel alive. I've got a heart in pieces, and it's all I have left now. Trying to hold together what keeps falling down. Maybe time will teach me healing, but it's not there yet. I've got a heart in pieces. I can't forget. Your shadow still across my ceiling, like you never really left. Every corner holds a memory, I can't outrun it yet. Your voice still lives inside the silence, like a song I can't forget. And I keep turning toward the doorway, like you're coming back again. But the clock keeps moving forward while I'm stuck in yesterday. I'm crying in the spaces you left, in the quiet, in the cold, where your arms used to hold me. Now there's nothing left to hold. Every echo says your name, every tear falls with regret. I'm still breaking in the emptiness, crying in the spaces you left. everything we were. I keep reaching out of habit, but you're just a distant blur. I trace the lines you used to follow on a heart you let go numb. And I'm talking to the silence like it answers when you're gone. I keep searching for a reason, but there's nothing left to find. I'm crying in the spaces you left, in the quiet, in the cold, where your arms used to hold me. Now there's nothing left to hold. Every echo says your name, every tear falls with regret. I'm still breaking in the emptiness, crying in the spaces you left. If love could live on memories, they'd never be alone. But pictures don't hold heartbeats, and they don't bring you home. I gave you every part of me, you walked away instead. Now I'm lying wide awake with all the words we never said. I'm crying in the spaces you left, where forever fell apart. In the silence you created, there's a hole inside my heart. Every echo fades to nothing, but the pain won't let me rest. So I'm drowning in the emptiness, crying in the spaces you left. You don't say my name the way you used to. It echoes different in the dark. Your eyes don't hold me like they held me. Now they barely leave a mark. I tried to read between your pauses, but all I found was empty space. You stood there like a stranger, wearing the memory of your face. And every word you never said is louder than goodbye. Now I'm holding on to nothing, watching us just slip away. I left my heart in your silence, where your voice used to feel like home. Now the quiet cuts so deeply, and I'm learning I'm alone. You walked out without a reason, didn't even say goodbye. So I'm breaking in the silence you left echoing inside. Held your hand through every storm, even when your touch felt warm but gone. I smiled like nothing felt wrong, while I was breaking all alone. You gave me pieces never whole, and I kept building out of hope. Like love could fix what's already broke, like I could save us on my own. I was the only one who stayed while you were slowly drifting away. I tried to love you alone, in a love that wasn't home. I carried us on tired bones while you let go without a tone. I gave you everything I had, even when it turned out bad. No matter what I tried to show, I tried to love you alone. You learned to leave without a sound, while I was still holding us down. Every I'm fine I ever said was just a lie inside my head. I memorized a fading face while you erased my every trace. And I was left there in between what you were and what you'd been. I kept believing you would change, but love was never in your range. I tried to love you alone, in a house that wasn't home, talking to a heart of stone that never learned how to feel my own. I gave you all my broken parts, while you kept yours locked apart. No matter what I tried to show, I tried to love you alone. Maybe love was never meant to survive on 1%. Maybe I was just too blind to see you'd already resigned. And now I'm standing in the past, wondering why I loved you fast, when you were never there to grow, just someone I couldn't let go. I tried to love you alone, like a fire burning with no home, like a prayer that's never known if it was ever heard or shown. I gave you more than I could own, till I was nothing but a tone. No matter what I tried to show, I tried to love you alone. You left before I noticed how quiet we had become. No shouting, no explosion, just a love that came undone. I kept believing we're okay while you were already gone. Like I was standing in a future that you had moved on from. And I replay every moment where I should have seen the sign. Now I'm left behind in a story you erased, still searching for the warmth in a cold and empty space. You move forward without looking while I'm frozen in the past. Now I'm left behind and I didn't last. Your things are still around me, like you never really left. But your presence turned to memory in every breath I get. I talk to empty silence, like it might answer me, but all I hear is echo of what used to be. More than leaving, to feel you slip away. Now I'm left behind in the ruins of your choice, still hearing every whisper of your fading voice. I keep reaching for tomorrow, but I stay where you began. Now I'm left behind with empty hands. If I had known the ending, I might have held you tight before you turned a distance and disappeared from sight. But some hearts don't warn you, they just slowly drift apart. And I'm left behind with a broken heart. Now I'm left behind and I don't know what to do with a life that keeps on moving, but not with you. Every step just feels like losing what I can't rewind. Now I'm left behind every time. We used to light up every room like nothing could go wrong. Now I'm standing in the quiet where your love doesn't belong. You stopped looking when I called you, stopped hearing what I'd say. I was holding on to something that was already fading away. I kept watering the garden while you let it die. Love faded while I stayed. I was fighting for us both while you slowly walked away. Every promise that you made turned to words you couldn't keep. kiss me like a habit, not like you used to before. Every touch felt disconnected, like your heart walked out the door. I kept trying to remember who we were in better days, but you changed without a warning, and I never found my way. I was begging for your presence, you were already gone. Love faded while I stayed, now was holding on to hope, while you chose to drift away. Every moment, every tear, I kept losing more of you. I was loving you in pieces while you were breaking us in two. You were never really here. I gave you all my reasons, all the strength I had to give, but you left me with a memory and a life I have to live. Love faded while I stayed, now I'm learning to let go of a heart that couldn't stay. All the nights I cried alone, all the words you never said, now I'm healing from a love that slowly left me for dead. I'm driving past the diner where we used to waste the night. Your name's still on my phone screen, but I can't press reply. The radio is playing that song you used to sing, and every note just reminds me of everything. I said I was fine without you, but I lied again tonight. These silent regrets, they don't make a sound, but they're screaming in my chest every time you're not around. I keep holding what's already slipping through my hands. These silent regrets don't understand. Your jacket's in the backseat, still smells like summer rain, like a ghost that never left me, in a gentle kind of pain. I passed the place we kissed goodbye like it never meant that much, but my heart remembers everything. I'm trying not to touch and act like I've moved forward, but I'm still looking back. These silent regrets follow every mile I take, like the echoes of a promise that we couldn't make. I keep smiling for the world, but I'm falling apart with these silent regrets. stay unspoken, even when they hurt like this. And all I have are moments I still miss. These silent regrets never really fade away. They just live a little softer every single day. Now I'm learning how to live with what I can't remember. These silent regrets don't end. Held you like you'd always stay, like love could never fade away. But time has ways I couldn't see of quietly leaving me. I swear I felt you slip so slow before I even let you go, like water through an open hand. I couldn't understand. I tried to hold on tight enough, but love was softer than my touch. You're the love that slipped through my hands. No matter how I made my plans, I couldn't keep you where you were. No matter how I tried for her, now I'm left with empty air. Where your warmth used to be there. No matter what I try to do, you're the love that slipped through my hands too. I replay every little sign, the way you slowly change your mind, while I was still believing we could last eternally. You didn't break me all at once, just faded from my fingertips and lungs until there was nothing left to hold. Just stories growing cold. I should have known the way it feels when something real starts to disappear. You're the love that slipped through my hands, like grains of time, like shifting sand. I watched you drift out of my reach while still believing you were with me. Now every memory cuts through, like I'm still losing you. No matter what I try to do, you're the love that slipped through my hands too. If I could turn back just one night, would I still lose you from my side? Or was it always meant to be, just you slipping away from me? Now I understand too late, some loves don't wait, they dissipate. And all I have to carry through is what I lost in you. You're the love that slipped through my hands, when I still don't understand how something so alive and true could vanish like you do. I'm still standing where we end, trying to pretend, but no matter what I try to do, you're the love that slipped through my hands too. used to be so quiet, like a secret no one knew. I lived inside my own world before I met you. You didn't need to say much, just looked at me that way, and suddenly my silence had something to say. You pulled the words from deep inside me, then you walked away. You broke my silence and left me with the sound of everything I never said out loud. Now every memory is screaming in the space you used to fill. You broke my silence and it hurts still. I talk to empty corners, like you might answer back, like love could leave a shadow that never cracks. I hear your voice in echoes when the world goes still at night, like you never really left me, just faded out of sight. And I hate how much I miss you when I finally learned to speak. You broke my silence, now I can't be alone without hearing every promise that you turned to stone. I keep drowning in the words I never got to say. You broke my silence, then walked away. Maybe I was better quiet, maybe I was safer there before you turned my heart into air. Now I'm learning how to live with a voice that only bleeds. You broke my silence out of me. You broke my silence, and I feel it every day, like a love that gave me language, then took it all away. I keep talking to the memory of the you I can't refuse. You broke my silence when I loved you. I close my eyes and there you are, softly shining like a distant star. You say my name like you still care, but I wake up and you're not there. The morning light feels cold and thin, like it knows you won't walk in. And every night I fall again, back to where we almost win. It's the only place you stay, where you don't drift away. gentle hope. But when I reach to feel your hand, you turn to smoke I can't withstand. And I'm addicted to that night where everything still felt right, even if it isn't real. It's the only way I feel. So I keep sleeping just to see the version of you still with me. Your ghost lives in my dreams, more real than waking ever seems. You love me in a way you can, outside my mind's command. But every sunrise makes it mean less than what it used to be. Still I fall so willingly. Your ghost lives in my dreams. If dreams are all I have of you, then I don't wanna wake up to, even if it's just pretend. At least you're here again. But I know when I open eyes, you disappear into the sky, leaving me with memories that only hurt to keep. Your ghost lives in my dreams where love is softer than it seems. But you still say you won't let